Hello. Hi,
Hi.
Agnieszka. Welcome to our second session for today. Yes, it started very quickly, sooner than we expected. Okay, here we have some words, and as usual, by the end of the class, we will do some completion, right? hmm I think it's very easy for you because we have some words interact, season, unknown, curious, and complex. Would it be okay for you to use them as well? Yes, here. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see the sentences. Mhm.
A blue whale.
Mhm. Oh, can you see what is? I'm sorry, something is happening here. Can you see this one that says vocabulary practice? This slide, yes?
Yeah, and am I supposed to see
Oh no,
five,
you just a
then
second.
five,
Just a moment. Something is happening with the okay. Can you see? No, sorry. This one. No, what is going on here?
I
Yes, we
can
have
see the
seen the picture of
whale.
the blue. You can see the picture of the blue whale, am I right? And now
Mm-hmm.
here comes the text with some gaps, right? With some missing words.
Mm-hmm.
Can can you
Mm-hmm.
see the words and the sentences here? Oh my gosh.
Okay, but just to tell you, I've already seen that 1 minute ago, so thank you for
hmm
adjusting it, but
hmm
I kind of don't need that.
Okay, then we can go to the new lesson if that is okay with you. Yes. hmm
Okay.
Should we start the new lesson? I think it's better to go to the new lesson. Then we will talk about some birds, right, today? Yes. And I think the lesson is very cool because it's called the 1,000-year bird song, right? You already know the words. I mean, about the humpback whales. We talked about it. Take a look at this beautiful creature and let's just listen to the sound it makes. This is the great horned
Okay.
owl. Listen to it, please. I would be terrified if I heard it somewhere in the forest or in the long, in the dark alley, right? What do you think of this wonderful creature? I believe it's beautiful. A great horned owl. Hmm?
I think it's pretty nice.
Uh-huh. Very good. How do owls, generally speaking, communicate with each other? What do they do? What do you believe they do?
Um,
hmm
I believe they just hoot.
Yes, very good. Why do they do that? We learned the reasons why dolphins and humpback whales and some other animals do that. But why do?
Sometimes to mark
Mhm.
their territorial. Of
Excellent.
course, not dogs. Dogs would just be on
Yes.
the territorial.
On the territory, right? To mark
Yeah,
their own
territory.
space. Uh-huh. And deer too. Yes, they will do the
And deer
same
too.
thing. Yes, but some other animals do that more sophisticatedly, right? They
Like for
communicate, right?
example, when they're
Uh-huh.
done, they just say, "Hey guys, this is my territorial. You ain't
This
coming
is my
here."
uh-huh. It's not up to you to come here, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very good. Uh-huh. Okay, very good. Excellent. And we know that owls sleep during the day because the sunlight affects their eyes, right? And they can move their head totally around their neck, right? Right?
Like
In
60 something degrees, right?
yes, yes,
I'm
that is correct.
like,
Yes. And why do they do that? Why do they do that? What do you think? Why do they do that? Because to see?
um, so that they
hmm
can see all around.
Yes. all the places and angles, right, from the distance.
Yeah. But
And
they can't
they,
do that constantly. They would just, and
of
their neck
course,
just flies off.
of course, very good. They cannot do that nonstop. We know that. And why do they hoot? Mhm. It sounds
They
very, I
hoot
don't know.
to sometimes communicate or usually mark territorial.
Excellent. Uh-huh.
Tutorial.
Or uh-huh. To be territorial, as you mentioned. Or sometimes they simply do that to see what is around their neighborhood, right? What is going on in their habitat, right? They explore it and they want to search for some prey. We know it, right? They do that for the
Mm-hmm.
hunting reasons. Very good. Excellent. And we know that many actually birds do that. We have two examples here. Are we going to read this, or did you read it before the class? I suppose that you did it, right? Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. Many
Uh-huh.
species of birds communicate using different calls. The
Mm-hmm.
great horned owl, for example, can make great vi- variety of sounds that each with a different purpose. Other birds are able to mimic sounds they hear. The lyrebird, for example, is not only able to copy the calls of other birds, but also to reproduce man-made noises like car alarms and chainsaws. And one time I saw this video, and the
Mm-hmm.
video like it was a lyrebird and the
Mm-hmm.
lyrebird was saying hello.
Really? Uh-huh. Very good. I think they are beautiful, yes.
I
And
think they look like a peacock.
yes, they have that beautiful kind of tail, right? Mm-hmm. Very good. Excellently done. And we talked about the green horned owl, right? They use and they mimic sounds. What does it mean that they can mimic sounds they heard already? Mhm. What does it mean? They can mimic the
They
sounds they heard.
can
Can they imitate it
they can
somehow?
copy the sounds.
Excellent. That's right. Very good. We mentioned,
Copycat.
yes, exactly. Very good. And why do owls copy the sounds? Why do owls copy the
I
sounds?
think maybe they might be
Mm-hmm.
um they might like mimic a sound of a chicken. They say, "Hey, chicken, you better look
Yes.
at this beautiful juicy worm here. It looks fabulous." And the chicken I'll come and then they just I'll get eaten by the owl.
Well, I think this is the case too. I believe this is happening too. Very good. But we know that they can mimic in order to also say to other animals, right, that they are here, right? They came
Yep.
here, right? And they want to detect and protect their territory from other, for instance, speaking of the owls, from the other owls, right? Stay away from me, right? I'm territorial here and I will not let you come into my space, right? Very good. I'm sorry. Oh, you wanted to draw something. I apologize to you.
Nope.
Okay, now we have the story about sparrows, right? Swamp sparrows, right? Unfortunately, we used to have sparrows in many cities around the globe, but now the situation is changing. Have you seen maybe some sparrows in your city?
Not a single one.
Not a single one. I need to agree with you because I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any for almost 10 years. I don't know what happened to them. They you usually were around my house. Maybe they got extinct. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they died out. I'm not so sure what happened to them. But the only thing that we can see here are some pigeons, right? Today. Very good. Why do we call them swamp sparrows? What do you think? Mhm. Why do we call them? Mhm.
Because they live in swamps.
Yes, very good. Excellently done. Very good. And what do you think of the songs they create? Hmm. What do you think of the songs they make?
They create
Hmm.
they create high pitched songs
Excellent. First.
because they like I mean birds like chirp and the chirping sound sounds like
Mm-hmm.
a high pitched sound.
Well, yes, usually, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But, mm-hmm.
But some animals might do not have that like high pitched
Mm-hmm.
sounds. Like
Mm-hmm.
some birds don't. Like I'm gonna give an example. And
Mm-hmm.
the only parrot I can think of a is a lovebird. So
Yes, of course. Uh-huh.
a love so sometimes the lovebird makes deep noises. That's not a very good example because lovebirds usually have high pitched sounds. Or let me think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a macaw doesn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
A
Okay.
macaw doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have high pitched sounds. Usually
Two.
small birds have high pitched sounds. So maybe big birds don't. I'm pretty sure big
Mm-hmm.
birds do not, usually. Except for
I'm pretty
eagles.
sure. Except for them, right? Very good, excellent. We can hear their song, right? The way they sing. They have the whole set list, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. And they usually sing the same songs over and over again, right? Mm-hmm.
What?
And
Yeah.
yes, you will see that. And you will see that their babies, right? Their chicks also use the same songs. They learn them, right? And repeat them for
Oh.
thousands of years, right? This is something that is unique about them. Yes. For thousands of years, they sing the same list, right? This is not the same song, but sometimes it's the same song. Let's hear it first of all. Just a second. We should go here. Listen. Is that okay? Yes. Very good. What can you tell me about their sounds? You mentioned it before, right? Mm-hmm.
Their songs are pretty much
Uh-huh.
high pitched.
Yes.
Oh,
High
and by
pitched.
the
Uh-huh.
way, I
Sure.
wanted to mention that this bird looks cute.
Excellent. I think that they are among the cutest birds in the world, right? Even
Yes.
though, speaking of towns and cities, they are gone, right? Unfortunately, they are gone for good, but we can see them in some other places. Very good. Excellent. Okay, maybe they're talking about the food, about the predators, the territory. We don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that they change their songs according to the situation, right? Depending on it, right? And let's see. Very good. Their babies, they copy adults. Yes. What do human babies do? As soon as they learn how to crawl or say a few sounds, what do human babies usually do?
They usually just listen to the adults and then they would
Mm-hmm.
usually copy the adults.
Mm-hmm. That one is correct. The same thing is happening with those little babies, right? They learn to copy, right? Mm-hmm. And what do you think? How long does it take for those swamp sparrows to learn some basic songs their adult parents sang to them? What do you think?
Um, some
Mm-hmm.
some basic songs are well, there's only one song, right? Like the song is not different.
Mm-hmm. Well, they have different kinds of songs depending on the situation they are right. Sometimes
Uh,
they can sing the one song over and over again, and sometimes they can sing different kinds of songs, right? Hmm. And I think
uh,
that it takes only a few days for them to learn, right? Why do you think why do they need so little amount of time in order to get them? What
Because
do you
like
think?
everyone is saying that language, of course.
Yes, of course. They're copying it, they're repeating it, right? And it's something called the mimicry, right? What is the
Mhm.
mimicry? Mimicry. Mhm. Mimicry.
Um, a mimicry is
hmm
an action
An
or
action, very good. Uh-huh.
that is like an action that mimics people.
Mm-hmm. That copies others' ways of behavior, right? Usually, right?
Yep.
Some behavioral
Like,
patterns, like.
yeah. Like, for example, oh wait, this is a highlighter.
Uh-huh.
Here is a
Mm-hmm.
here is a cat,
Mm-hmm.
and the cat meows. The cats are not pink. It's I just used my color that I saw first.
mm-hmm. Very good.
And this is a lyrebird, and the lyrebird mimics the cat, and the lyrebird also meows, and the cat meows. Why are you copying me? And the lyrebird says, "Why are you copying me in cat form?" And then they just do this for a few hours.
Uh-huh. They can do that nonstop for a few hours, right? Very good. And there is a sentence. Their mimicry is so precise and accurate that the music changes just a bit between generations.
What?
So what is go? Yes, just a bit, maybe just in a few, I don't know, notes, and that's it. And it has been passed from one generation to another one. What does it mean?
It means it's been passed to
Mm-hmm.
it's been passed to many ears.
Yes, very
Not
good. From
ears, like years.
years. I heard it years, right? Yes, very good. Excellent.
Years.
But it has been passed from one ear to another one because we are speaking about songs, right? Do they have
Yeah,
ears? Yes. What did we say? What can you
they
tell me
have
about
ears.
Of course, right? Uh-huh. They are hidden, right? They're hidden,
They are hidden.
right,
They're
under their
hidden
feathers.
under their
Mm-hmm.
feathers,
Mm-hmm.
like a bird
Mm-hmm.
has. You would say they have no ears, but like I'm gonna draw red bird.
Of course.
That looks kind of ugly to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a red
Mm-hmm.
bird, and and
Mm-hmm.
the red bird's ears are here, but they
Okay.
are covered by the red feathers.
Of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course that they have them. Without them, they won't be able to hear each other and to sing that
Yeah.
nicely. We have a very, very important phrase here or a word. It says here they pick up some most more famous songs, right? Rather than the rarer songs, right? Commoner rather than the rarer songs. And this one is called the conformist bias, right? This is a strategy of doing those things. What do you think that means? Conformist bias. Mhm. What do you think?
Um, I think it's
hmm
like something that happens to a animal
hmm We can see it among people too, right? hmm
or people.
Uh-huh. What do the youngsters do? The young ones. Human
The
babies.
youngsters
hmm
copy the
hmm
adults.
Yes, there is always a pattern, right? a specific
There's
way,
always
right?
a pattern. Yep.
Mm-hmm. How do young swamp sparrows do it? How do they do it? Mm-hmm.
They do it by probably looking at like 1,000 adults talking to each other with the exact same tune. Well,
Uh-huh.
maybe not, but they might say some stuff in the exact same tune, like "Let's eat smoothies," and somebody says, "Okay, let's eat smoothies," and the and "let's eat smoothies" and "okay, let's eat smoothies" pretty much sound the same. So there's just a few more notes. Oh,
Um,
okay, that's the only thing. That's the only word that is different from the first one, which is "let's go eat smoothies."
very good. This is a very good explanation. And now I need to use our famous papers, right, to learn a thing about the swamp sparrows. May I try to pick one for you? I close my eyes, I promise. I won't cheat.
Okay.
Okay? Hmm. Hens again. Look.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Uh-huh.
Hands.
Uh-huh.
Baby birds mimic adults by
Mm-hmm.
listening to them carefully. Them
Mm-hmm.
refers to the adults, not themselves.
Of course, very good. And this one can be noticed among people. We said the human babies do this and that. They crawl, they start talking, and then they learn the patterns of the world around them, right? They need to do that because if they don't do that, what do you think? How will the human baby how will it feel? How will the baby feel if it's just thrown away in the world? It doesn't know, they don't know how to speak, they don't know how to walk, they don't know how to communicate. What will happen
They
to
would
them?
get bullied, and they would be
Of
very
course.
sad. At least they know how to be sad.
Uh-huh. Yes. Babies first of all learn about some basic emotions, right? And they learn how to express them, right? And they can do that non-verbally, right? Crying, body language, facial expression, and so on. We talked about those things. Wow. I love this picture because I think it's interesting. Could you try to talk to me about it? What do you think is going on here? What do you think is happening here? Hmm.
Try to describe the picture. Why does the man in the middle look confused?
Uh-huh.
Which of the
Hmm.
following is an
Yes,
example?
but I want to hear your opinion first of all. Why does this man in the middle, why is he looking so confused? Hmm. What do you think?
First of all, he's doing the right thing, so I think he's
Hmm.
confused because the other, like the others behind him,
Behind him? Hmm.
has different costumes. Not because
Uh-huh.
one of them is holding a duck.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent. Not just because of one of them is carrying a duck, right? Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. But why is this man carrying a duck?
I don't
What do
know.
you think? I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
this
they're
is
playing
just.
Duck Duck Goose.
Oh, yes. Maybe it's a goose. I'm not so sure, right? And what do you think? Now that we talked about it, this man is confused because he can see the examples in front of him and behind him, right? But he doesn't know what is happening in the back, right? Very good. What do you think? What can be the solution to this man, to his confusion? What could he do? Hmm.
He could look
Hmm.
behind him.
Or
Or
he
maybe
can
he could
look.
ask the two men.
Hmm. They can talk about it, right? Hmm.
Yeah, they could talk about why they have different. The two men have different costumes.
Why do they look so
They look so
different?
different from the
Hmm.
others.
May I ask you to answer this question? We will talk about it in our next class. Which of the following is the example of the conformist bias? What do you think? A student memorizes dates for a history exam. A pet learns to do a
I
trick.
think it's B.
That can be B, and that can also be C. But why do you think it's C actually here, the example of this pattern, behavioral pattern? Mhm. A new slang word becomes popular with a group of teenagers. A new word is becoming popular among the
Um,
teenagers.
maybe it's
Hmm.
because like it's also pattern. Like
That's
maybe
right.
in 2024 they like the word gold, and in 2023 and in 2025 they like the word 100 points because nobody wants to get 0 points.
Of course. I think it's depending on the social situation, right? You are
Yep.
in one social circle, you need to adapt to it. And this is why this thing is happening. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, Ivanka. Enjoy the time you spend with your family and friends. Don't forget to be happy, healthy, and positive, and we will see each other very soon. I'm
See
very
you
proud of
next
you.
time.
See you
Actually,
next
say
time.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bye. Bye.